Reality bends at the seams. The hole, the rift, above you, swirls ever quicker with each passing moment. Kel grips the crystal golem's core, shattering it ever so slightly with his constitution, as Jeremiah backs him up with a supportive wind, and Asteria swings his conjured elven warblade at the wiggling crystal mass to distract it. Where there had once been whispers is now an eerie silence, a looming presence that watches over your battle. A voice, an entity, that offers you power, the power that you sought. But taking it brings the heavy risk that comes with it, a mutation. Haran more so, watches from behind the towering crystal-infused wall, ice forming the palm of his hand. A whisper at the back of his mind, so close to him that it would only take the slightest thought to connect with it. Alright, Hernan, it's your turn.
Yeah. What's this about power?
You can feel something is there watching over this battle. It is something you're kind of familiar with because you can sense it's related to what's within you. But other than that, that's what you feel.
Well, I'm a greedy person, so I'm gonna reach out to that power.
Alright. So again, your mic is very soft still, if you can...
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah. Alright, so you reach out to the power.
I do. I want the power.
Much like with everyone else who has gone through it, your time seems to dilate and slow down as it reaches towards you.
I reach back.
Why are you hiding?
I'm fighting to win.
Is your victory the same as the others?
Probably. But victory is if I take it down.
Do you want help?
And what help can you give me?
Power.
Then I'll gladly take power.
Alright. You feel what everyone else has felt, this sensation as if fingers are running along your brain. This chilling sensation that kind of gathers there and then goes down your spine. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, Hernan?
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
That one. Yeah! Almost.
No, it wasn't that one. It
That's
wasn't
that
that one.
Oh, wait, oh, you have a +5.
Get fucked.
Damn.
Oh no!
I blame the DM. He called it.
Well, can you roll me a 1d1000?
This is the best day ever.
So that one's like 3 mutations, right?
I think I have it as 2, but let me see what he gets first.
What?
No. This is not a good day.
Welcome to Double Mutant Club.
I want to do over.
You want a do-over?
Yes, I do.
Do you have lucky?
I think I spend them all.
And then you don't get a do-over. How would this best be described as a physical representation? Alright. What's your favorite color?
Silver.
Alright. Beneath your veins, in your skin, you can see swirling ink now swirls. So all your veins now flow with an inkish hue and like feeling to it. Almost like a shadow painting underneath your skin.
And it's all in silver?
It's in silver, in shades of silver, yes.
Okay. I can work with that.
The best way I can describe it is if those who've played BG3, it's like the skin texture of a changeling. I'll send you an image later to give you.
That's pretty wicked.
Yeah, I'll give you a finer detail, and then can you roll me another 1d1000?
Crap.
Ooh, hoo, hoo. Scroll on down.
Yeah, scroll really far down to the good stuff. Do I get a tail?
I'm trying to best like how this would be best described again. It's like not everything has been vetted, so I have to like change how it looks on the fly because a lot of it's like based on other things. But this would be. How would this be described as like a physical mutation at that point?
You know, if you can't describe it, we can just skip it.
No. I just have to think. I had to get my creative juices going.
Are these mutations in our genes now? Are they going to be passed on to our children?
Only one way to find out, Ermi, and that's by surviving this fight and living long enough to find a spouse. Hernan, your skin now ripples like water whenever it's touched.
Oh.
So in addition to the ink, now when it's touched, it kind of has more of like it's more like rubbery. It has like that, bouncing to it, and when it does, it ripples like waves all along your skin and everywhere, essentially.
So it's almost like this water with the silver.
Exactly. You're like Mercury now. You're like you're like Mercury is the best way I could describe it. Like it's like that combined aspect of you're physical, you look like you, but underneath your skin is Mercury. That's kind of like coiling and moving around, like you're like a water container for it.
But it's not super obvious. People might not notice.
Oh no, they'll notice.
Oh,
they'll notice. This is a full body mutation going on right here. It looks cool though, if you're into that.
Okay.
Alright, as a reminder, you heal to full and gain 10 HP, and your class is a sorcerer, correct?
Yes.
You currently have 4 spell slots, you gain 1 back, and you will gain, essentially when you gain the last spell slots for your class, you'll have 6 total to work with. As this power leaves you changed, as you kind of look down your hands and can see like the swirling liquid within, you can feel the power growing as well. You're now able to bypass any resistances the creature may have. This entity then leaves you to resume your fight.
Look down at my hand. Yeah. At least it's not like a third eye or feathers coming out my wahoo.
Those are very targeted insults.
That's very targeted.
I'm gonna get on a plane and I'm coming for you.
I just got big ear buff.
So I do have advantage to the sorcery thingy-mabob.
Right, you have your sorcerer thing going, which means your DC is increased by 1, and you have advantage on attack rolls with spells.
Yep. So I'm going to do Firebolt, but I'm going to meta magic to make it ice.
Okay.
Get that extra +1.
Okay, so that's 13 ice damage. Was that with advantage to roll again?
I used to ask.
15 will hit. And we'll take the new number, so that's 14 damage. As you shoot this ray of frost towards it, essentially.
Yep, wanted that 1d10 over 1d8.
Alright, so you moved 5 feet, and that was your action.
Okay, we don't have anything new to learn unless we roll, right?
I can give you hints, but there's, you know, that's the closest I can give you for clues at this point. There are some things about this fight you have not yet discovered, which you could discover through interacting, you know, and just, you know, and thinking and discussing amongst yourselves. This is the best way I can describe it currently. A 9 will not help you with any more than that, though.
I don't have any bonus actions to do, so that's my... Wait. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, you want to end it there?
No, you know what? I can hide.
So you go back there, okay.
Yeah. That's
Alright. Yet again, leaving line of sight, Hernan has gone behind full cover. Lily, you're currently being charged at.
Oh no!
It is your turn.
As a healer, Lily is very aware of when her friends need help, and she can't help but notice that everyone else is full health, and she would also like to be full health, please. She will try to do what everyone else has done and listen for spooky, scary spirits.
Okay, spooky, scary spirits. Answer your call. Much like everyone else, you know, time yet again dilutes and slows down. As Lily, you're standing there with your little ribbon thread swirling around you as you've missed, I think, twice in a row with it. You're doing your best.
Right.
Everyone's, you know, trying to keep everyone healthy. And it's hard. It's hard work being Lily.
It is.
And as you're feeling down the dumps, tired, exhausted, fatigued, you hear a voice. Kind of wrapping around you like a nice warm blanket. Are you okay?
I have been better. I think I can be okay. Are you okay?
You're breaking.
Am I? Oh, that's not good. I can heal it. I can probably heal it.
Do you want me to fix you?
I would love, you know, I'm normally the healer, but to have someone else heal me, that would be really nice. I'm Lily, by the way. I don't think we've met. Have we?
We have now.
What should I call you?
It responds, but you cannot hear it. Is the best way to describe what you feel.
Okay. Just pretends that she knows what its name is now. Yeah.
Alright, as you have asked to be fixed, so you shall. You feel, like everyone else, this sensation on your brain, along your spines, through your nerves, as you are restored, your bruised skin, flushed out, replenished, restored, everything's healed. But now I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna choose to fail it anyway, but I'm gonna.
You're gonna, oh,
just...
okay. So you can
We all know
brag. So you can brag that you got like the nat 20. All right. Roll me 1d100 then. Oh, sorry, 1d1000. Jesus Christ.
If you. It's scary when the DM says Jesus Christ like that.
Huh.
Good, right?
I don't think this one is physically possible.
Yay!
Let me think. Ah, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to do it, aren't I? The dice decided it. Lily?
Mhm.
Did you always want a twin?
Yes!
How am I gonna do this? Jesus Christ.
Put a head on the back of her head.
No!
Be Harry Potter.
You
I don't want to be Coral.
you split down the middle,
Uh-huh.
Fuck!
cleaved in twine, and then each part forms a new Lily.
No.
Doublemint gum.
The second Lily is more transparent,
Ghost Lily.
but
You have a body double.
has the same thoughts, emotions, and goals and identity as Lily. For all sakes and purposes, it is Lily. Just transparent Lily.
The fuck? Alright, good luck with that.
You get 2 characters now.
Lily,
Yeah, yeah. Which one?
yes. This is a Lily that you and everyone else in your party can see. As for if anyone else can see it, that'll be up to what you find out after you leave this cave. You can control it as if it's you, and cast spells as if it's you. It cannot take more actions than you normally could, but it's pretty much, you can control the battlefield more so like an Echo Knight could.
Hell yeah.
If you wish to swap places with it, you can as a bonus action.
Can I trick the golem with the charge with it?
As for what will happen at the start of its turn, there's only one way to find out. For now, though, can you control the second Lily or not? Like, if you click, okay, you can. All right.
Yeah.
It can move as far as you can, but you can do your action through it, but you can't do 2 actions, for instance. Like, you can't firebolt from it and then firebolt from, like, you.
Oh, this is silly.
As for its health pools and stuff, I'll have to work that out mechanically later, but for now, there are 2 of you. Somewhere, someone is now crying out of terror.
Oh, this is excellent.
And it's as if you are seeing through both eyes at the same time, and that's going to take some time getting used to. But there you go, Lily. Continue your turn.
Okay. Deal with that later, I guess. Gonna hit the golem with a ribbon.
All right. That's a hit. For 9 damage. I think it's adding the 1d4 because of... It thinks it's a spell attack? Because it uses your intelligence, so it should only be 5. But you gain 2
does
stacks of your thing.
Does my slow effect work on him?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, we're really fucking around and finding out here. 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna try to hide. Oh, do I have enough movement? 5, 10, 15.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You get to here.
Yeah.
30.
I'm just gonna put Ghost Lily here, and we'll see what happens.
Alright.
And I'd like to insight just to see if I get secrets.
Yeah, you can, because you can see through Ghost Lily.
Ah.
Jesus Christ. Alright, is that your turn?
Yes, thank you.
Dahlia.
Hi.
I gotta, give me something normal here, Dahlia. You gotta work with me here, alright? I can't have another double Lily.
I don't want to either. It's so much work.
You are petrified, Dahlia. You're currently in a limbo state of consciousness and unconsciousness. You are pretty much, for all intents and purposes, dead. You are stone. Your ego does not exist. However, deep, deep, deep within the stone, as you're curled up into a ball, you feel a rope of light being sent your way as if a lifeline. It is the only thing in your consciousness of something that has reached down deep into you to reach you. Do you take it?
I do.
Why are you stone?
I didn't want my friends to get hurt, so I tried to get out the way. I didn't realize I'd turned to stone.
Would you do the same thing if you were to become stone still?
I would. But I think I would have said something first, maybe.
Why?
I think this might be my fault. I pushed around in the water, he was being mean. And then he went over to the thing and he touched the thing. I should have just not pushed him. And now my friends are hurt and I'm stone.
Do you want to not be stone?
Want to be stone anymore?
Okay. Alright. Similar to everyone else, but now I have more about time because you are stone. Stone is timeless. You,
Okay.
feel the sensation on your brain, this tingle down the spine, as piece by piece the stone over you begins to fade as flesh returns to what it once was.
Am I still a spider?
You're still a spider.
Okay, cool.
You no longer have a stack of crystalline. You're no longer petrified.
Okay. Gonna stretch my legs. Do I roll my constitution now?
Yes,
Is it the save?
it is a
isn't it?
save.
Oh.
Alright, do you want a mutation or do you want to not have one?
I kind of don't want one. Can
Okay,
I?
okay.
Can
Yeah.
I decide? Can I? Because I was fine with it until the fear of 2 appeared.
You only get one if you want it, but you don't need to have one. You pass the save.
Can I see what a serious is first?
No, no, it has to be now. You can't wait till after he
Okay.
goes.
And I'm saying no. I'm taking the pussy way out.
All right. Only one
Which
mutation club.
It means Haran is more mutated than me.
Oh, that's not wrong.
Remember this.
No.
You'll remember this. All right,
No.
you have your turn as normal.
Okay, I'm back in the game. I'm gonna... First, I want to use Ice Knife. But I want to use my Meta Magic to turn it to poison type so Spider-Me can use it.
Okay.
So instead of piercing and cold, it's poison damage.
All right, and there are your bonus spell slots, by the way. There you go. So 16 to hit. Will hit
Yep.
for 9. Oh, sorry, 9 plus. What has to make a dex save?
Yeah.
Normal save because it doesn't have advantage against that anymore. 10. Alright, so that's 6 damage plus 9 plus another 2 from poison. So that is 17. Alright, Kel, as you're like kind of recovering from your attack, you jump back from the core. As you see a poisonous like congealed knife just get set flying towards and then explode. You turn the look and you see the spider is no longer stone. Dahlia's alive.
Oh, Pog.
And then I would like to move near Jeremiah because I don't want to be Crystal ever again. Thank you.
Mhm, mhm.
So 20, 10, 20, 30.
You have 30 feet of
40.
movement as a spider, yeah.
Oh, is it 30?
30 as a
Okay,
spider,
hold on.
yes.
Who? I live here.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
Hi.
Jeremiah, there's now a spider behind you. But first, Asterius.
Hello. I'm a little bit lost on where we are tactically. Are we just attacking him now?
His
or are we-
barrier is currently down. He has targeted Lily for his charge, and he has targeted
Fine.
Ermi and Kel for his beams.
Ermi and Kel. Take a step over here.
He currently has his face a mask of rage, which means you have to attack him or you take damage. And he has a stack of vulnerability no one has claimed yet.
I see. First, inside check.
I cannot give you any hints, but good luck.
Am I currently... Where was I? I am concentrating Bane on his ass. Yes, I am.
Yes, correct. You're giving him a minus 1d4 in everything he does, essentially.
Let me think.
You have to maintain that this turn as a bonus action if you want to keep it going.
I will do that as a bonus action.
Alright.
And then my main action will just be a regular old attack.
Alright, do you wish to consume on vulnerability or just a normal attack?
I do not.
Okay. 19 hits for 10.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, do you wish to end your turn there, or do you want to move further away, or are you fine where you are?
I think I'm clear of both the Lily charge, the Kel, and the Urmi stuff. So I will stay put.
Jeremiah. As I recall, you wish to shoot it and blast it. Do you wish to use vulnerability on either of those two abilities you're using?
So I might actually, seeing as the barrier is down, instead put all but one. So first do the Witch Bolt activation, and then put all but one of my charges.
So you have three charges left, so you want to use 2 additional charges to make it a 4th level spell. Sorry, a 2nd level magic missile, essentially, and save 1 so it doesn't break.
Yep. And insight if I can.
So 1 second. So 11 force damage. And then I'll roll a 1d12 for your lightning damage. 7. And let me double check your ring if that's on a spell activation. Hit with an attack roll, you didn't hit with attack roll, okay. So you did a total of 19 damage? No, sorry. 11 plus 7, 8, yeah, 18. I was right. 18 damage to it. And then your insight, as you're looking at it, is a 15. All I could give you with 15 is that you guys are on your way to perhaps learning about something based on what you've done in the battlefield thus far.
On our way to perhaps learning something.
That's the best
Wow.
way. 15 is not high enough for me to give you a clear answer, but
How perfect, how helpful.
I can.
and do you wish to end your turn?
Back behind cover.
Yeah, behind full cover? Okay, you go back behind full cover next to Dahlia, who will reduce your damage you take if you do take damage by 1. And then is that your turn? I'll take that as a yes. Ermi. Ermi.
Hello.
It's your turn.
It sure is. I have the thingy on me, right?
You have a beam mark on you, yes.
And but hold on.
As a
What's the
reminder,
name
it
of
will
that?
only deal 1 damage to you because you've not been hit by crystalline yet.
Gotcha. So I can kind of stay where I'm at.
Yes.
Briefing.
Is there any downsides to moving into melee with it?
You would have disadvantage on your attack of your weapon, unless you're using the true rapier.
I'm gonna cast a spell on him.
Okay.
So I'm going to use Aether Expulsion.
Okay. Alright, 10 damage. What does this look like, Irma? You just running along it with your hand, like a little claw into it, or what does this little explosion look like?
Yeah, it's not. He's jumping and bouncing off of it because I'm going to use a bonus action to disengage.
Okay. So
he's just bouncing off of it, and as he kicks off, it's going to it's basically casting from his foot.
Okay. It's like a little tiny kick. It's like
Yeah.
a touch, because it is a touch spell. You're touching with your foot. All right.
Yeah.
So you end your turn there. All right. At the start of its turn. All right. We go to True Lily.
My bad.
It runs
I
into
don't
the
know why I
wall.
thought
As it runs into the wall, the statue above it starts to shake as the spear it is holding is dislodged.
Oh.
It takes 50 damage from the spear. The elven statue is no longer holding its spear. 2 statues
This is-
remain.
I'm so mad at this Clayface bullshit.
It has
Wait,
1
sorry,
hit point
can you
left.
repeat that for me real quick?
It ran into the wall, causing the statue holding a spear to dislodge it and fall down into it.
Right.
That is the final hidden mechanic of this fight. Terrain.
Honestly, fair. We need to use the terrain more.
I want to say this with my whole heart. Fuck you.
I gave the clues were that they were holding these large downward spears, and then it would charge in a straight line. That's all I could give you, really.
Yeah, I
And,
did that deliberately.
Yeah. Uh huh.
I listened to you.
You're lucky I rolled a 1 because I would have gone for the other Lily instead.
I drew 2 spears now, just
Fuck it.
one of them
my
is just a
dude
circle.
calls 2 breadcrumbs a clue. Fuck off.
Anyhow,
In everyone's defense, none of us are dead yet, so it's like not too late to have learned this.
I'm consuming
this
vulnerability on Lily,
What?
Ermi, and Kel.
PM.
So that was
Okay.
rolled with that would have been a 1 regardless, because it would have been the first number of the disadvantage. So that is it misses, sadly. Alright. That was the second part of its start of its turn actions. It will now shoot its beams in a cone related to everyone. I think it misses Kel barely from there, so it won't hit Kel again. From Ermi's, at least. So Ermi, you take 1 damage, and you have a stack of crystalline. Kel is a little bit different. I don't think it'll hit Asterius, but let me use the move and see. Let me see if I can get lucky. I cannot hit. He's just barely out of it. Alright, but I do need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, Kel, as you have been hit again after having crystalline, and now you're getting coated in it. Let me double check the DC. DC was 15. Do you have anything to add to that?
No, I think the entire universe gave me their inspirations last session, so
You don't have any.
that's it.
Yeah, you don't have relentless endurance anymore. Those wouldn't really apply here anyway. Tactical mind is used for ability checks you fail, not saving throws. All right, Hell. What's the pose you take as you are turned to stone?
I dab, and then I just turn to stone. I mean, it looks like a dab, but he's really covering his face out of, like, fear.
Our good news is your stack of crystalline is gone. But you're now petrified.
Oh, was I muted? I don't
No,
know.
you're good. You're good.
Okay.
You're dabbing, petrified.
Yeah.
Morgan, your tether is no longer attached to on him because he's stone.
Oh no. Oh.
All right, that's his turn, I think. Well, at end of turn, actually, for 2 furthest people he can see. One is Asterius, because Asterius is there. Kel is a statue. I think from this angle he can see Morrigan.
Oh, heck.
And then he's going to charge at Ermi.
So Ermi is primed to charge. So if Ermi goes to manages on his turn to run behind the statue.
This statue's been cleared, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's spear dropped.
He's now in his face of sorrow.
No.
So is that action? He can't use his hand anymore because Kel broke his hand. His shell is now back. Let me see if I got this back or not. He did not get that back yet. Okay. Morgan, is now your turn.
Yes, I very helpfully drew a small Ermi with very big ears on the map to indicate where Ermi should stand so we can have the next bonus thingy.
Thank you.
I'm just having a look back. He is in sorrow, and that means...
If you can end your turn within 10 feet of the golem.
Clear message. I still have my counter-strike on me. And did he or did he not have the barrier?
His barrier is now up.
Mhm.
He has 50 temp HP and 1 normal hit point left.
All right. We need to end it close to him, so I will end it close to him. And I would like to make an attack.
Okay.
Does that hit him?
Wait, let me double check. Yeah, any attack gets in a creature within range. Yeah, Ermi's within range. Ermi does an 18 hit you.
Shit.
I'm going to shield spell that, though.
Oh, Nani?
I love that.
So, Morrigan,
Yeah?
you conjure forth this necrotic energy as you kind of reach towards him and grab him. But the barrier
Yes.
causes the air and energy to kind of boil and coil along it, going around it instead, like a lightning bolt towards Ermi,
Mhm.
who then redirects it using the shield spell towards the ceiling instead.
There goes. Morrigan, in theme, uses her crystalline, like, skeleton hand to do this, and some sort of, like, spectral skeleton just flies off. Which is concerning, but okay, we are here now.
Right. Is that your turn?
Yes, I'm going to stay where I currently am. I moved, I used my action, and for reference for everyone else, the golem used its reaction. I'm not sure if it has more than one reaction. Anyway,
Could we
yeah,
insight
that's my
that?
turn. Yeah, can I actually roll insight for that?
Sure.
With a 22, do I learn if it has more than one
It only
reaction?
has one reaction.
Good
Thank
to know,
you.
good to know.
Yeah, so go wild, people.
Kel, you're dabbing. You look so cool.
Thank you.
Hernan.
Yep. 10, 15, 20. And I'm gonna go pew pew.
Alright. A 10 will miss.
Wait, I have advantage.
16 will hit. I don't think you had him targeted, but
I think it was targeting myself.
you were targeting yourself. I'll do the damage to him. Alright, 10 damage as you shoot this bolt of flame. The barrier is not able to reflect it because of what he just used it on Ermi Morrigan, as he kind of caused it to crack a bit. There's nothing more to learn about this fight. Go ham.
Okay, that's my turn. I'm within 10 feet.
Lily,
Hello.
as a reminder,
Are we just going
yeah,
ham?
you can cast a spell
Yeah.
through Ghost of Lily if you don't even want to move. You do what you want to do.
I love that. So I think Ghost Lily is going to shoot a guiding bolt at him.
All right.
So you can't redirect it, can you? Pew pew. Oh,
15 hits. Can't deflect it for 15 radiant.
and that's my turn because I'm going to stay hidden, and me and Ghost Lily are still within 10 feet, so it's fine.
All right. The next attack has advantage to hit it. Dahlia.
Get him. We need to use that vulnerability at some point as well, don't we?
I don't understand the vulnerability stacks if I'm being very
You can,
honest.
and instead of against bosses, instead of doing critical hit strikes, when you land a nat 20, or whenever you would have normally critically hit, you give the boss a vulnerability stack. You can use this vulnerability stack, anyone can, before you make an attack roll. If you hit, your next attack to hit deals double damage. So it's a way to make use of critical hits tactically. So if you're like, oh, the cleric crit with their mace, we can instead give it to the rogue to crit with, or like the paladin divine smiting.
Oh. Okay, fascinating. I don't think I can reach with any of my spells.
You have 30 feet of movement.
That's true. Yeah. There's a wall there, god damn it.
That is a wall.
Yeah. DM, can you move me 30 feet? I'm confused. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna use... Let's target you first. Caustic Brew, because that is pretty good. I'm gonna use my last sorcery point to make it poison. Oh no, wait. No, Ray of Sickness is already poison, that's what I want to do. Oh,
Alright. Each will miss.
damn.
As you try to shoot this ray of poison, the golem is just so far like destroyed and like crumbling that you just kind of go through one of its many like gaps in its form currently and hit the wall behind it.
Does she not have advantage as sorcerer?
I don't think she activated it.
At the start of the fight, I think she did.
Does she not have advantage because of guiding bolt?
Oh, that's right. Guiding
Yes,
bolt
I-
would give advantage though, regardless. So roll again. Roll again to
Okay.
hit. And let's see if luck's on your side.
Oh, okay. I've lost it.
Sadly,
It wasn't.
it was not. It was not on your side.
Sorry, guys.
All right. Is that your turn? You used your movement in your action.
Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions I can use, so good luck, guys.
Okay,
Sorry.
Asterius.
Hello, baby.
The golem stands before you, a massive elven spear struck in its form. It's currently fighting off Morgan and Ermi, her kind of like dancing around its legs. You charge up with your charge on over with your elven warblade. What do you do?
Is that a vulnerability stack?
It is a vulnerability stack still.
I know it is a vulnerability
What's that?
stack. I am gonna use that.
All right.
Do I need to like? Does Lucky work on attacks as well?
Lucky
Don't think so.
can give you an advantage on your attack roll.
Can I use that as well?
Yes, and you can use Lucky after you roll, so it's kind of like pseudo
Really?
advantage. Yeah. So
Then I would also like. Oh wait, no, I don't have Fiendish Smite yet.
You
because
do not.
That's from the.
that's going to be from your familiar.
Lol. Fuck it, I'm gonna use it anyway. And I'm gonna...
You're going to use it anyway. All right, give me that
Well, not-
attack roll.
I mean, I'm not gonna use the Fiendish Smite anyway. I'm gonna say I'm still gonna attack.
Right. Yeah. All right. So vulnerability has been
I'll attack.
used. 10 will not hit if you wish to use Lucky.
Yes.
All right, roll again to
Yeah.
hit. 24 will hit for
Nice. I
22
knew you had it in you.
damage. It is barely holding on.
Appy, is that the barrier down?
The barrier is still up.
Wow.
It's very, very, very low. To the point where I think Jeremiah could literally end this with his bonus action. We'll see on his turn.
Lucky is not a Lucky's a reaction. That means
Yes.
I've used action, movement, reaction. I've still got a bonus action. For the safety's sake, I'm gonna keep my Bane up.
All right, you glare at it. It starts to cower against you.
Oh, glaring so fucking hard.
Jeremiah, let me double check if you're still within 60 feet or if you're... Now you're still within 60 feet. Your spell has not gone away.
Yeah, gonna re-up Witch Bolt.
All right, let's see if that kills it or not. All right, Jeremiah, you kind of rush towards the golem. It's swinging its broken arms around, trying to hit people. It's trying to stomp. It's unable to. You kind of conjure forth the power of the storm that you've formed with it, this bond of energy, and you send forth one final crackling witch bolt that kind of bounces up and down in waves as it gets set flying towards it. It goes past Kel, past Asterius, past Ermi, as it hits it right in the center, defeating the Crystal Golem.
Hey.
Pew, pew, pew.
GG, guys.
Pew.
Thumbs up, bro.
One moment, let me get my plot outline going. There it is. As the golem falls apart, the stone and crystal that made up its body start to disintegrate, the aether being pulled into the hole above you. What lingers where it once stood is now a pool of dark teal liquid that swirls around in the air, hovering around itself as if in zero gravity. It moves quickly towards each of you, specifically towards each of your conduits, finishing the bonding event that he had started earlier. These conduits appear empty, of ether at least. Yet within each of them you can feel the swirling liquid, similar to the energy you can feel deep within you. With this liquid being absorbed, the rift above you closes fully, leaving you in a well-deserved calmness. Yet amongst the rubble of the golem, you notice something glittering just beneath the water's surface.
I'm gonna check it.
Boss loot, but first, before we do the boss loot, Asterius,
Yes.
you got a you don't get a cool RP event because you did not do during the fight because the rift is now closed, but you did want the power from before, so I do need you to make me a Constitution saving throw to see if you get a mutation. The DC is lower.
Let's be real. I don't want to be one of those disgusting mutant boys, so I consciously did not do it during the battle.
Mm-hmm. To be clear, yes.
Yes. Let's see. Con saving throw?
Yes. Alright, you're good. DC was 15.
Easy.
You do get the rewards still, obviously. You get the additional spell slot.
Are you gonna add that to machine?
I just added you a new spell slot.
So you're saying I get all the good shit without, like, becoming a fucking dirty mutant?
Yes, but to be fair, the fun part is the mutations.
No, it's not.
Look at Kel.
I'm a purist.
As Kel's just kind of sitting there, his stone statue still sweating.
Well, we should deal with that.
Is Kel still a statue?
As the
Oh, yeah.
as the rift is closing, the ether that made up the shell of stone around him is absorbed, leaving Kel back. He returns.
Oh, thank God.
Yay.
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 I'd like to hug Kel. It's scary being stone.
I accept hug.
Rock
Hug
and
back.
stone.
I
Wait.
can't move.
Can we see
Oh,
the
I'm
second
flipping it
floor?
back. Oh, what was that?
Can we see Philia number 2?
Yes, you can.
Wait, but why isn't your twin disappearing? Cal, like, wasn't it like an effect from this creature, or?
No, I think we're just like that now, and we're both speaking in unison.
Oh,
Oh, that just happened.
Is it bad? Do we
It's horrible.
guess which one's the real me? Huh. Huh.
It's clearly the one that isn't as translucent.
How do you know that? Huh? I might have gone translucent.
I mean, are you both the same thing? Like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, Lily, to throw that back to, how do you know whether you're the real one?
oh, don't start that.
Oh no! I have to think for a bit.
For mechanical purposes, I think it can interact with the world as if it's an unseen servant for now. Out of combat. I gotta do the mechanical stuff for this, because this is a... oh, Jesus.
Oops.
Yeah, it's a oops. Dice decided it, and I must have died.
Speaking of, did I get bonus spell slots as well? I got very distracted very quickly.
Yes,
by
you
the
would.
situation.
Yes. Well, listen, I got distracted, too.
We're just gonna sit here and have a think for a bit.
Alright. It's time for you all to do your boss rolls. As you do get boss loot, potentially.
Okay, everyone, line up.
Yeah. From left to right, go in order of who wants to go first and who wants to go last.
Wait, so is it just a boss loot? There's also the supercharged crystals or some shit, right?
Yes, you have your conduits, which once you're finished lining up, I'll go down and add them to your inventories.
Okay. All right.
Just gonna complain that I was stuck underneath Lily.
Put them there.
Which one?
Do
Alright.
I get double the rolls? I'm double the people now.
Yes, I've decided.
Thank you, double the loot. DM, I feel like Lily number 2 gets loot of her own. She's her own person now.
That I feel like that should be how it works.
Oh, I bet together I was trying to put her in the line as well.
One sec, I'm just adding it to your inventories.
Ooh.
No more elemental conduit for you, Morrigan.
What?
You can have that instead. I'll read out loud once I get everyone's sheet having it. Having it.
Oh, it's a conduit.
Alright. Everyone should have it now, so let me read it out loud. Redacted Conduit. Formed out of condensed redacted, this arcane focus allows the caster to change the elemental properties of their spells. At will, acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage can become force damage instead, or one of the other types listed. To anyone but the owner looking at this conduit, it would appear to be merely an empty shard of crystal while not activated. At will, however, the user can make use of this conduit to emit elemental aether of the highest purity, perhaps enough to pass as an actual conduit. As conduits bond themselves to their casters, they are merely potent elemental minerals if they're not used by the proper owner. So it could become force or any of the other types listed, instead of just being limited to one.
So it's probably good for the checking when we go out to make it look like something elemental.
Fascinating.
Alright. Oh, that should not have happened to Jeremiah. Ooh, I hit the
I
wrong
hate
button.
that. Jesus.
Good. Is he time warping again?
He's time warping again. It's my fault. I did this. Just getting rid of your battle temp HP.
No.
All right. I guess Hernan is going to go roll it first.
So how many rolls we get? We get 2, right?
You
And
get
then-
2 rolls, and if you have one saved from the first boss fight, the extra turn reward you can use in this boss if you want.
Okay, let's see what I get first.
All right, 1d20. Insufficient. Insufficient.
I'm gonna use it.
You're using your Stern reroll? Insufficient. Sometimes, Hernan, that's just how it is.
Ooh.
You're splashing around the water like, give me, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And you can't find anything.
Have I used my reroll?
I've had it
Every-
listed. I think only 2 people did not use theirs.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
me and
think-
Dahlia were the only ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I did use it.
All right, Asterius.
Hello.
I need a 1d20 from you for your loot. All right, that's 1. Roll me. Let me double check I have the correct number. Crystal Golem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Give me roll me a 1d8. A 7. 1 second. You gain the Mask of Sorrow.
Oh,
What now?
You gain advantage on your next attack with a melee weapon against hostile creatures that started their turn adjacent to you, but did not
Ooh.
end their turn adjacent to you.
Oh. Okay. Wait, they started their turn but did not end it. So if they walked away from me, I get advantage.
Exactly.
So,
Nanny the
sort of
fuck.
like an attack of opportunity variety?
It could be both. You still get your reaction when they move away, and if you go to them afterwards, you get an advantage.
No one walks away from Mysterious.
All right, you have another d20 roll.
Fucking right. Wait, who, me?
Yeah, you only used 1. All right, roll me a 1d7. 5. You also get the Mask of Joy. If you took no combat actions or bonus actions on your turn, you heal for 2d4 hit points. This is only active in combat while against hostile creatures.
Basically, Asterius now has like comedy masks.
But you cannot use both at the
Yeah,
same
that's what I
time.
was thinking.
And I quote, I'm tired of this clayface bullshit.
You cannot wear 2 masks at the same time, so you'll have to decide, it'll be an action to put one on and don it, essentially. But it's up to you which one you want to use at a time, or if you want to give it to someone else. But those are the 2 items you have gotten as a reward.
I imagine you'll be putting these into a chat or something.
Yes, later.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I put them in your inventory.
Inventory.
They're in your inventory for now if you want to look at them.
Cool, thanks, brother.
Lilies.
Hello, hello.
Here you go. Okay, not looking good, but you have another d20, another chance. 25% chance at getting loot.
2 seconds. Boo.
All right, second Lily. You get sorry, it's only one. Only one chance.
No.
Morgan.
That's me. 2 times 1d20, right?
Yeah, 1d20 twice. So 2 separate rolls. Sadly, not the first one. Sadly, not the second one.
Ah, boo.
See, this is how normal boss rolls should have gone. The first time you guys rolled for loot, that was an anomaly. Hermie.
Now we deserve.
Yeah. Maybe I will finally get loot. Nope.
Okay, and then your second. Oh, there you go.
Hey.
Roll me a 1d6.
Got the last mask.
2. Wait, sorry, that's iconic. So it would be this one, because that's non-iconic. Alright. Crystal Blade. As a bonus action, you manifest several crystal blades that replicate into the form of your currently wielded melee weapon. The next melee attack you make is also made against all creatures of your choice within 30 feet. Once activated, this ability cannot be used again until your long rest.
Oh shit. I feel like that's really good on Kel.
You can trade with Kel. But there you go. Dahlia,
Okay.
give me another
No.
d20. There you go. Roll me 1d5. 2. 1 second.
Mask, mask, mask.
You're probably gonna either hate or like these.
That's everything. What do you mean?
Crystal gloves. While
Oh.
attuned, your touch spells deal a bonus 1d8 bludgeoning damage.
Stupid. Can I use my Cern reroll?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's not a reroll. You just get to roll additional time for more loot,
Oh, yay.
which you do not
well,
get. All right, so no more certain rerolls from the first fight.
Okay.
And Jeremiah, you wanted me to roll for you, correct? I apologize in advance for what I'm about to do. Oh. So the first, that was a 1d6, so it's a 1d4 now. 3. 1 second, let me double check. So that's 1. That would be 2. You get the Mask of Rage. Hostile
Yeah,
creatures
full
within
collection.
10 feet of you that did not attack nor harm you in any way during their turn suffer 1d4 psychic damage at the start of your turn.
We now have all the masks. I think.
They are not attunement, but you can only wear one at a time. So it's up to you if you want to
We
trade
can all
them.
wear a cool mask.
You can all wear a cool mask. And that was his first roll. So see if he gets another loot.
Can't Lily wear 2 masks since there's 2 of her?
They wear the same
Oh.
mask.
Oh.
And sadly, no second drop. Kel,
Wait, when Lily picks up an item, does both Lilies get it?
Yeah.
it magically duplicates. What the fuck?
Kel, I was keeping you down there
There's
because
so much shit
you haven't rolled
down.
yet. This is the roll, like you go up one if you roll. Keep it organized. So you still have the roll for your loot, Kel.
My bad.
You're good, you're good. So 1d20,
Wait, did we find a dew pack?
a 2-pack. It's an image. It's not a. It's like a ghost
Infinite
image.
money glitch.
All right, and then another one, Kel. Let's see if luck's on your side. Sadly, no. And you don't have a certain reroll, right?
Nope.
All right. See, this is how it should have been. Low rolls, not almost every single drop. I can now make use of the other ones potentially in the future. All right. So you guys pretty much find a bunch of crystallized weapons and masks. In addition to your conduits.
Alright, and we all lived.
And Dahlia dies of a heart attack.
Thank
Oh.
God.
F.
It's
All right.
better than having to take final exams.
So I'll post
If
it.
one of us
Anything to
dies,
not take
you
the
can
exam
do-
again.
I'll post them in the chat later for you to decide who wants what. But you got the crystal blade, the crystal gloves, and you got the mask of joy, rage, and sorrow. So that'll be your choices.
Okay, well, first and foremost, I'd like to go bother Haran.
Don't look at me.
You look honestly great, and that's upsetting.
I look like a freak.
You look ethereal.
I coat my skin.
This is the skin of a killer.
This is-
Bella.
You look. It looks good.
It's alright. I've got weird skin too. It's turned out really fine. It doesn't really bother me. I'm sure yours would be fine. It's less concerning than whatever's happening with Lily, to be honest.
Oh.
I'm racing my twin.
You
And my
pan
skin.
the camera pans to Ermi and he's just flopping his head back and forth while his ears bounce around. It's like, what in the fuck?
The Comedelian or whatever song is playing. Da 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 da.
What the fuck is on my head?
All right. Do you guys wish to make your way back out of the tunnels? You got, I guess,
One
one came
sec.
here for.
You
Buddy
said
system.
there was it dispersed into like matter or something, or like some kind of shit.
Mhm.
Is there anything we can preserve, put into a cup, a flask, or whatever?
All that remains on the ground are, at least what you guys think are, just mundane debris. So like the stone that it was like it made up and the crystals that it was using.
Nothing we could use to actually fucking convince a teacher we encountered another one of these anomalies.
We all just got new mutations and spell slots.
Point at Lily and be like, if that doesn't convince them, nothing ever will.
Well, this is just normal part of my DNA, according to them.
Yeah, this is just, you know, magic.
This definitely
This-
hasn't happened in my family tree. I would have heard of this.
Clearly, everyone apart
Maybe.
from me is a genetic freak.
So, did anyone else hear, speak, contact something?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Its name is
Don't try.
Okay, so we didn't.
Don't try.
No. It seemed
It
nice
is.
though.
It seemed to want to be my friend.
As much as it can reasonably understand what that is.
Should we try
See?
talking to it again? Hello.
Yeah.
You try to reach for that
Boy.
connection, but you're unable to connect.
Oh, she's not
We got
here
blocked.
anymore.
You got blocked.
Yeah.
Do we think this is a secret tunnel?
I think it's the same tunnel.
That's just like
Oh.
it's a water that's flowing downwards. It's like a
Okay.
when you're ready to leave, you can just gather up and I'll fast travel you. You don't have to make the whole
Oh my
journey
god,
back.
fast travel?
You unlock the
Point.
fast travel point.
Like, point of order, how does the buddy system work now?
Oh,
Oh.
Lily's body is Lily.
But
does
now
that
we
not
have an
leave
odd number.
one person?
And then someone has the two buddies, I guess.
Or we just leave someone behind.
I can hold both of someone's hands, and we can be
Does your-
so safe.
Does your tuition increase?
Oh no! I mean, I can afford it, but
Oh no, I can afford it, but oh no.
All right.
I'm gonna need like a whole other bed in the dormitory.
Or you need more
Um,
clothes in your wardrobe.
Well, no. Anything she picks up is automatically replicated. Look at her.
No, but she needs more clothes in her wardrobe.
I mean, she already has the hat
Yeah,
of disguise.
Is it possible to
Yeah.
dress them differently?
Can I put the hat and disguise on just her and just have a different person?
So the way it works is how I'm thinking about it. Anything you are wearing is like replicated immediately, but if it was to drop it, it's not like it drops it on the ground. It just drops away into nothing. It can act on its own. It can do its own. It's not like always copying you, but visually, it's pretty much like a mirror. It's like you reversed. So like if you know like how when you're looking at yourself in a camera, it's like not your actual face. It's like the reverse version. That's what you're seeing when you look at
It's
Lily.
not like feathers on the opposite side.
Yeah, exactly.
God, that would be
Fine.
trippy to look at yourself through your eyeballs.
Yeah, you can.
We just do
yeah.
that like.
Well, no,
yeah,
you're
we
seeing
just
this-
when we copy each other.
You're seeing the same thing from both eyes,
Mhm.
Yeah,
but opposite. Ugh.
I might bump into things for a while. Please keep me right.
I feel like I'd be so nauseous.
All right.
You get used to it.
As
It's
you'll
worse than seeing double.
recover from your ordeal, most of you, if not all of you, feeling more powerful, you start to make your way out of the mine caverns. The shifting walls and eerie visions are no more. Indeed, it's as if the tunnels had never been moving to block your way. Your walk back is slightly faster than your walk into the mines, taking only a short half-hour stride to exit the warm stone halls out into the crisp and freezing Nagalan winter air. All right. As you exit, you see that you're not like the last group, but for the sake of making sure that no one was like, I didn't want to put the NPCs in ever afterwards. You're kind of like middling. You're like the middling. You're not like the last to come out, but you're not the first.
Certain, it happened again.
Verdon will kind of look over at you. He's looking at some sort of device he's been holding, and then he'll nod to the other supervisors who kind of go to their own groups.
Why don't you wear a mask?
I don't like the uniform.
I get
Also, it's for budget.
it.
What do you mean it happened again?
Oh, he can't see it.
Vaden,
Can't
how
see
many
it.
of me are there?
One.
God damn it!
Uh-huh. Okay.
I get Ghost Lily to like wave at his face and like try to like tap him.
The tapping he reacts to.
Well, unless we're all having a mass hallucination, you can't see this, which is fascinating.
Isn't it just the unseen servant spell?
No.
Because we see it, and she's never served in her life.
All the rest of us see it.
She serves looks, I'll want to say.
Yes!
Well, anyhow,
Vaden, my ghost is trapped behind an enemy.
what do you... Listen. So how did the excursion go?
Look at Ermie's ears!
What about
Look
him?
at my blood. Look at my skin.
Yeah.
You look great, it's not about you.
Totally about me.
You look exactly the same as when you went in.
What?
Are we going insane?
We
Or
might
are we
be.
excited?
That's fascinating. Thing.
Wait. He doesn't see any of the mutations?
You look exactly the same how you went in to him.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's nice. So I was always this buff, Morgan flexes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
working out, I guess.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
not
Got
yet
me
did
gains,
we
you
learn
know?
this gaslight spell. I'm so mad.
Listen, this is good news. Nothing went wrong. I kept track of you. I even rented out this expensive piece of equipment, which cost me a pretty penny for my salary to keep track of you. And you just went in and got your crystals and came out.
Did you see us meet the chamber that was basically the elemental body?
I did notice that from that you managed to find that. Alex will go down as some extra credit so we can investigate that.
It was fascinating, right?
I couldn't see it much often. As you know, this is an expensive piece of equipment. It can only clairvoyance for a certain duration each time. But I didn't notice you going on that journey to find it. You also sent Jeremiah to a very dangerous location, but at least he is an air genasi. I guess he's able to hold his breath.
Did you also see the crystal golem we fought?
The what?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
Hold on. This is gonna be weird. I don't do this lightly. He's gonna grab the supervisor's hand and put it on the tip of his large ear and see if the guy can feel anything.
Oh, your ears.
Yes. Long ears. Okay.
I mean, I don't really give pats to students often, but I guess
You're not touching me. Why do you feel it?
What do you mean? Your ears have always been like this, Irby. He touches your ear.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. You can ask everyone I've ever known and been related to. That is not true.
Is he okay?
None of us
I don't
are
think
okay,
he
sir.
is.
I was stoned for at least 3 turns.
You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to do.
We have...
You can't do drugs in school, Dahlia. I gotta check your pockets.
Is Lorafine actually down there? I want to send Ghost Me down there to see if she sees it.
Check my pockets. I am sober this time.
This time.
Don't think about it.
This time?
Give me a second.
Don't worry about my family cells. I need to walk this off.
We did find conduits.
Yeah, we did. Lorafine's the best.
You do not know if she saw it or not because she's still looking up at the sky, as she always does.
Okay. Hi, Lorafine. It's me, Ghost Lily.
Blink
Hi,
twice
Lily.
if you see me.
Emmy! Hi, Nora.
I mean, with that roll, Lorafine sees right into Lily's soul.
Nora does not react. No one else seems to be reacting. To the voice, at
I
least.
knew it.
You have a really, really good stealth creature now.
I'm going to ace these exams.
You're going to.
You gotta help us all cheat. It's the
I
only
hope
way.
some people cheat.
Oh no.
Will we get some interaction?
You'll get
with
train
the...
RP, yes.
Okay.
So once you're done here, we can go to the train and you can interact with the other students more easily.
Okay, cool. I won't do it right now then. I'll back up.
All right.
I just needed to know.
Oh, Faradon, do we need to show you the conduits, or do we need to show them to someone at school, or?
Yeah, show them to me right now, and I'll lock them down. I saw you get them though, so it should be fine. But let me check the quality of them.
All right, Morgan will hold up her conduit that looks like ice instead of force, because I'm assuming that he is looking for something elemental and not a weird force thing.
All right, so you hold up an ice crystal, and he nods. Yeah, good quality. You got lucky. That should serve you for years to come.
I did get really lucky. I like it a lot.
All right.
And she puts it away.
You see him mark down a little check mark on his little clipboard. Next. And I'm presuming you're all going to show him your conduits and choose the element of your choice to show off, unless you want to try to mess with his brain and potentially fail. So it's up to you what you want to do.
No, we got to get the...
Here's my acid.
All right.
Not my drugs, just my acid
Fire.
conduit.
Is force an element to show off? Is that a thing?
No.
No.
It would be like, earth, wind, it'd be one of those.
What conduit did I get?
Yes.
Redacted.
You can choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder to show off if you want to show off an actual element.
Frost.
All right, another ice one. You'll mark it down. As everyone's kind of checked in, and all the groups have their supervisors kind of make sure they got their conduits selected, you're all escorted down the mine cart trail back through the destroyed and kind of run down town of Rotel, and you board the etheric carriage back to the academy.
Where's Ghost Lily sitting?
I'm gonna go get Ghost Lily.
Why us? Irby's gonna sit down and that's all he's gonna say. He's like, why us?
What if we
the fuck is going on?
Favors? Who are you pushing her at?
Maybe other people saw different things, weird things too.
Yeah. Should we go? Because before, when I talked to people, they said they'd also had weird things going on. So we can check with the other groups to see if they saw anything.
Does anyone start looking? Is there anyone that doesn't look like the standard template for their race anymore? Like, are there like mutations that we have viewed as normal at all?
Off the top of your head, they look how they've always looked.
Yes, but when I compare them to other people of their race, are they weird?
They look how you've seen them.
That's not the answer I'm looking for.
It's the answer I can give you. I don't.
Does Rick Dune have like an extra limb that we've just never really taken notice of? Like, what's going on?
What are you talking about? Rick Dune always had 5 arms.
Yeah, he's 5-arm Rick Dune. What do you mean?
That's what we all called him in the domes.
That's what you're always
in my
calling
notes. 5-arm Rick Dune.
Yeah. 5 arms Ricky.
Anyway, I'm gonna go see my goblin friends and ask them if anything happened.
All right, Asteris. We'll go from the left to the right then on the train. I see that you have gone to Lorfin. She's currently just staring out the window as you kind of approach their carriage. Erdon will kind of look at you as if expecting you came to see him, obviously. And he'll say,
I'll just plop down in the middle of their little side carriage. Look around, yo, and then immediately turn to Lorfin.
Asteris. Or Erdon will kind of go back to reading his book.
I need to do some finger snapping to get their attention. Lorfin, wake up.
Roll me persuasion.
Where is that?
Alright, you are able to, for a brief period of time, capture Lorfin's attention. Her glazed eyes will slowly brighten as she kind of looks out of the window. Instead of looking the window, looks at you instead, Asterius.
I'll be fast. We encountered another aether hole anomaly, but this one was different. I swear I could see an eye looking at us through the rift. Have you seen something like this, Lord Fate?
Did you open the door, or did you close it this time?
Sidetrack. We close it, right, guys? Can we consider that we close it?
You initially opened it.
But then we closed it.
Did we know? Did the combat?
I feel like we had a part in opening it, but we then closed it through an encounter with a crystal golem.
Alright, with great focus, at least when it comes to Lorfin, she will look at you, Asterius. You're still you. I guess the door didn't close completely on you.
Wait, what does that mean? Would I've been changed if it had closed completely?
Sometimes doors close behind us, and we can't open them again.
Some of the others have experienced mutations. Is the door closed on them, or are you referring to something more permanent, more thorough?
I'm not sure. I haven't really noticed your friends.
Same, to be honest.
Wow.
Are they nice?
Eh.
Okay. She'll start slowly turning her head towards the window.
Thanks for this brief window of your attention span.
No
Spot,
response.
Verdun, and whatever your name is. It's been a pleasure. Peace out.
Yeah. He looks at Spot like, what was that all about? Spot's like, huh. Alright, Dale, you have gone to see Rickdoon, who's currently just lounging, sword kind of leaning against him. He'll try to look at you as you kind of come around the corner of the carriage. Hey.
And she'll just kind of kneel kind of in the middle because she doesn't want to force her way to sit down, but also doesn't want to be in the way. It's just kind of kneeling. Like, what conduits do you guys get?
I need to check.
Oh, sorry, David.
So would my family have any photographs of me?
Look at this photograph.
I need to know.
I think photos are not too strange to be possible in Nagala, at least. So you could try to get some photos.
Hermie's gonna be there like, look at this painting, my ears were smaller. And they're like, yeah, you just went through puberty, that happens.
To
I
answer,
think Hermie would listen to Nickelback.
Maybe you're a rabbit.
to answer you on though, Dahlia, and Rickdoon will say, ice.
Oh, that seems fitting. Did you guys have any encounters in the mines?
Not really. Just some spiders here and there, but nothing really notable.
I spent a good chunk of my time there as a spider. It's very helpful.
He nods. Like, okay.
Jeremiah had a run-in with some, gem otters. We didn't get to see that because he was swimming, but that was fun. They sound adorable.
Glitter otter? Snat will kind of look away from the window at you.
Yeah,
Oh, I like those. They're cute.
they sounded adorable. I didn't get to see them. But
They also
had
have
treasure.
a lot of money on them, usually.
Not anymore.
You don't know that I don't think he told you about him stealing all that money.
I can intuit it from the fact that he paid for a lot of the statues.
I mean, you could.
Do I want to roll intuition?
I mean, you don't know how much he took, though. You just know he has
That's
money
true.
on him.
That's true. That is true. Redacted. Okay. And we found this really amazing room that was like an elemental in itself, and it had all these elven inspirations, and it was so cool to feel like part of a heritage that I don't get to see much of.
Yeah, I can get that. Human just stares at you, not really understanding.
Oh, I was raised by my human family, so I don't know much about the elf part. So yeah. Have you seen the rest of my team? My group?
He'll kind of lean over the carriage towards your booth, which is next to his. They're over there. If you're
Yeah.
looking for them.
No, just do they seem different to you?
I mean, I know that some of your friends, I mean, he'll look at Morgan. I mean, her skin is different, but other than that, no, nothing really different than normal.
Oh. Okay. Well. Alright, I'll let you guys get back to your thing. Have a great trip. This was certainly something. Gonna come back like, yeah, I'm sorry, Haram, but I think everyone thinks this is how you've always looked.
That's actually probably a good thing for him.
He hates how he looks now, though.
He can't change it. Neither can I. Pulls on ear.
I like
Okay,
Lily.
you both look cute. He looks handsome. It's fine.
I don't want to look cute.
You look so... He looks cute. You look handsome then. Whatever. Is that better?
You look. Yes.
Majestic.
Yes.
King of the mountain.
Alright, Morgan, while Dahlia and Esters were in the western carts, you were coming over to Jean, I imagine?
Yeah, Jean and Erin, my buddies.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we had something fun. We were on the inside of an elemental. It was really cool before we found a conduit. Did anything fun happen on your trip? Did you see anything wicked?
No, I saw Wicked in the theaters last week.
Oh, did you like it?
It was okay. Waiting for part 2.
Yeah, same.
No, but other than that, no, nothing really strange happened. But us, thanks to Aaron and Mist working together, we were able to find our conduit site and get back quickly. We're actually back first this time.
Oh, nice. That would be good for your grade.
Yeah.
You do something special for that, Aaron? You're pretty good with minerals, right?
Yeah, minerals and also just track finding.
Ah, that's a pretty smart way to go about it.
Yeah, I mean, it went well enough, but... So nothing strange happened to you this time around. Other than that elemental thing, but that's not above the norms.
I mean, we also fought a crystal golem.
Huh.
It was quite a tough fight. And there was something more weird that maybe, if you... Let's talk about it in, not the train. I can come to your dorms and tell you more.
Sure, but after midterms. Unless you think it's more important than the midterm exam.
Is anything more important than the midterms?
Not for me. And she'll kind of motion to her book. She's already studying on the way back.
I respect that. I should do the same. Oh god.
Suddenly panic.
Yeah, I realize now. Oh, actually, that's really fast.
Alright, Lily, you have gone to see Uldi and Gek.
Hi.
They both say your name, but in Goblin as you approach.
I missed you guys.
How did you do?
Real weird things happened. Did you guys have anything that absolutely should not have happened on your field trip? Or was it normal?
Meep fell in the water, and then Meep's fur got all fluff. And you'll kind of see Meep sitting there all fluffy and kind of trying to hide it. His hair is all poofed up like an afro.
So cute! You look really sweet like that.
Oh, thanks. It's hard to get it normal after that, so I'm trying to try out.
Do you want some hair serum? That might help.
Is it tested for satyrs?
I don't know. Probably not. We're a very human-based group, which I know we're trying to diversify. I'll ask my parents if they have anything specific, so I can bring you a little pack next time I see you.
Oh, I mean, you don't have to go out of your way, but I mean, if you happen upon any, I'm not going to say no.
Yeah, it'll be good to know, and then we can diversify, because it's very boring just sticking with the same products all of the time. I'll ask my parents. But anyway, nothing weird? You guys just found the conduits and fell in some water?
I mean, some of us found conduits, and some of us, only some of us fell in the water.
Okay, we had to fight a crystal golem, and then we got mutated even more. So now there's 2 of me, but not everyone can see the other one of me, so I feel like I'm being gaslit by the administration
grab
again.
Philia and slowly try to pull her back?
Two friends?
Like with one of those shepherd's canes.
Gex looking around, trying to find second Lily.
Second Lily will come in and do.
I'm trying to slowly pull Philia back to the fake so she doesn't tell everyone that she's a mutated freak and nobody can tell, so they just think she's crazy.
Gex can't see Ghost Lily.
Ghost Lily is right here, and Ghost Lily will pat Gek on the head.
Magic.
Right? Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to check to see if it was just us, and that's good to know. Oh, hi, Cress.
Cress will turn to look at you.
Hey.
Cocks his head.
You good? Did you fall in the water too? It's okay if you did.
100 days they fought and toiled.
Always good talking to you, Cress. Okay. Goodbye, Team E. Team E, yeah. If anything weird happens in any of your excursions, please let me know. I'm keeping a very detailed record because things are getting real weird.
Alright.
You okay, Emmy?
I'm still just pulling you back.
Emmy, I'm coming! Oh my god!
Alright, you reconvene at your booth. Unless you wanted to talk to someone else mysterious from Group B.
I was thinking of talking to Jess, actively roleplay, but I don't think there's really a point because people don't see the mutations or whatever. So I am gonna chill with these people. Obviously not with 5 Dick Dune, but I'll chill with Snat and Jess.
Snat will make room for you.
Fuck off, Snat.
Oh, okay.
Be nice to Snat.
Can Snap come into our group, please?
Snat's comfy here.
Oh, you are so mean and serious.
Snat will kind of reach into his rugged bag and pull out some snacks for Asterius. He offers you a snack stick.
Oh shit, are they good?
They are kobold made.
I mean, I love anything that's kobold made, so... Oh shit, I changed my mind. You're cool, Snat. If anything ever happens, I've got your back, bud.
Thanks, Asterius.
Found way to Asterius' heart through his
Kobold
fucking
snack.
stomach. Through his stomach.
Is this actual sewer rat meat?
Pretty much is a mixture of actual sewer rat meat, but also spiced and actually made into actual good quality meal.
Somewhere through my golden weird god line, I hear rat-a-ta-ta in the back of my mind.
Oh.
Snat, I would kill a teacher for you if you just ask.
But I like my teachers.
Then I won't
Then
kill
don't
them.
ask.
But he'll give you the kobolds of Nagala. Most not everyone of them lives in the sewers, but there's still that innate desire to be underground. And so while they do live in the sewer systems from time to time, it's like living in a luxury hotel compared to other countries. So it's actually not that bad. Nice and warm, clean, maintained by slimes if they're not killed. You all know what you
Is
did.
it too light in the paint for Snat?
Who would kill slimes? Who would do such a thing?
I'll put the mask of joy on his head like a little cap.
Ooh! What's this?
Oh, we should have handed that in.
I'll chill with my. I'll chill with Snat and Jess.
Yes. All right.
Not Big Dude.
Not Rick Doom. Rick Doom doesn't really care about that. He's trying to get some shut eye. His eyes are closed. He's like that, arms crossed, like lounging. Kel, how are you holding up?
How does he
over there?
cross his 5 arms? Does he like cross them all like at
Will
once?
you leave my good best
It's
friend
like a pretzel knot. It's Kel getting some shut eye over there, Zen, as he's going back.
Yeah.
Smart.
Just resting.
It's a several-hour train ride, so by the time you get back on in the evening, it's almost like the day's almost over to begin with. All right. Do you all go to your rooms and go to sleep?
After a hot bath.
Nice bath. Brushing.
Wait, is there the option to do mayhem?
There's always the option.
Can we study some things that might be on the exam that maybe the DM wants to tell us?
You can.
Yay!
After this.
Study group.
Okay. Alright, bedtime then.
I'll set up a little second bed on the floor next to my bed for Lily number 2, because the administration isn't going to give me a second bed if they can't see her. As I'm going to explain to all my roommates what's happening, they're not going to believe me, but I'm going to tell them what's going on.
They think you're probably just maintaining the invisible servant spell and are humoring you. It's like having your imaginary friend.
Yeah.
Alright, as you drift to sleep once more, exhaustion taking your consciousness away in a swift gesture, you find yourselves once more upon the grand, still sea. Yet unlike before, where you were submerged in its gentle and warm waters, you return to consciousness on top of it.
Holy shit! We're in the dream! What the fuck?
Before you
It's the Hunger
extends
Games.
a vast sea, so far and wide that it would be a fool's errand to try to calculate it all. You stand a few feet above its surface, on top of cracking stone pillars. As you raise a hand to look around, you notice first thousands upon thousands of drifting entities, thin floating specters of water and light that drift along the surface of this grand sea. They do not seem to react to you, yet even from afar you can hear their whispers in your head, their voices like ambient noise more than anything else. You then notice that you are not alone here. Around you are your fellow students from Group C, all of you aware of each other in this strange land.
Hello.
Wait. Lily, can you hear me? See me?
I see you. Hi.
Wait, we need to. If we wake up and we still remember this, we need to.
Should we make
Telling-
a code word? The code
Yes.
word to make this is right. What's the code word, everyone?
Banana.
Banana.
Banana hat.
Banana.
Everyone. When we see each other in the morning.
What's a
that's gonna be-
banana?
It's the code word.
What's an iceberg?
Do we start swimming or?
I feel like that would be senseless. I also don't know what those floating specters are, if they would interact with us. Also,
Can we try to touch them?
Listen, guys, you gotta help me pass my exams.
That's all I was cares about.
It's not the place.
I respect it.
Alright,
I've had this dream before, but I was in the water.
You gotta help me.
as you're all resting here, as Ermi pleads to you on his knees for help for his exams, you feel something deep within you, the power from earlier. It courses through you, refilling the spots in your body where it had vanished after the battle earlier. You can tell after having used this power before that using it again might cause it to be drained. For how long, you're uncertain. Mechanically, the bonus spell slots you have gained are finite. They are like supercharged. They will come back at some point, but you don't know when. They do not come back from normal short or long rests.
Hmm.
So, for instance, the 2 new spell slots that the most casters have, or the 1 new spell slot from pack tactics, or pack slots, those are gone until you get them back somehow. The 1d4 on your attack spells doesn't go away though. That's like a finite. While that's still finite, it's such a low cost thing that you're not going to run out of it anytime soon.
Oh, that makes it interesting.
Yeah, you can you have a couple of minutes to yourselves here. Enjoy your peaceful group meditation. You can move around inside of here. There are invisible walls to keep you contained.
Can we try and reach out to the ether? See if it's different?
You do not feel connected to the ether here.
Can I roll Arcana to see if this place is, like, magical?
You can roll Arcana.
I mean, the answer is probably duh, but I still want to check.
You can tell with a 28 that this is most likely related to the strange power itself, and not somewhere like the dream or anything else.
Are you saying this is an absence of ether?
Exactly.
Does that fucking make any sense to us?
Can we cast spells?
You cannot cast any spells currently. It's like kind of when you're sleeping, you're not in full control of yourself. It's kind of like that same feeling, but you can tell you're not in the dream. Which is a plane of existence that everyone usually goes to when they fall asleep.
Is looking at the clerics, do they still have connections to their gods?
That's not something you can usually tell in your dream anyhow. But that's what you know if you're 28.
So does it also tell me if we're on a different plane of existence? Or
that kind of gets above the powers of Arcana, specifically because of your Arcana skills tied to relating it to Aether. All you can tell is that this is not a plane that you know, and it's not made out of Aether.
Are all our mutations still active?
I mean, you look how you look in real life. Like in reality, not in in the universe, not in real life. That'd be too game breaking.
At some point, I feel like Morgan's gonna see a baby photo of herself, and as a baby, she already had glass skin and bones visible.
Should we tell the teachers that we're going to a different plane of existence at night, or do we think it's just one of those things?
They're not gonna believe us.
They might say, yes, you go into the dream and maybe whatever I say.
If we all say banana to each other, then we know it's not just a dream. Okay.
At least we will know what's happening.
Do we?
I mean,
is there a similar feeling as when we reached out to that boys to get the power during that last fight?
I'll let you roll insight for that. It's similar, but not quite. This is not like you're making a connection with anything. This is like you simply are. And as you're kind of lounging about here, looking around, taking in this supernatural and beautiful view, you start to hear something pulling you from it.
No, 5 more minutes.
Remember banana as he fades away.
Oh.
And you wake up.
Yeah.
I don't have another map to go to real quick, so we're just gonna leave it here for a second. As you wake up from this shared dream, vision, whatever you can call it, you see an alert on your Academy tablet. With somewhat heavy arms, you reach over to activate it, turning off your alarm, reading the message with groggy eyes, as the following message scrolls along its length. No classes this week due to exam preparation period. Self-study is recommended. That's right. Your first big exam at the academy is nearing at an alarming rate. Whenever you use this upcoming week to relax or cram, it is all up to you. So one moment.
Cram City.
I will let you guys do after Dream RP, and then it's time for your exams.
Nani?
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real super quick.
Mm-hmm. It's cramming time, Ermi.
Study.
You've all gathered pretty much the Monday equivalent of the week. Pretty much early in the morning, I would imagine. In one of these mini study rooms.
Morgan looks at Lily the first moment she sees her. Banana?
Banana.
It was real. Oh god.
Second Lily also says banana.
I can't deal with this revelation right now while we have to cram.
I still don't know what a banana is.
A banana.
The code word.
Banana!
It's a code word, yeah.
It doesn't have to mean anything. It's just a word that means that we all hung out in the dream. By the way, what do you guys think about if I give Lily number 2 her own name to avoid confusion? I was thinking that I could call her Rose, which is like a lily and is also like a very romantic plant. So I think she should be called Rose.
You know,
You're here.
could this second Lily go into the fireplace over there?
I mean,
She can walk in.
That would be mean.
yeah, Haran.
It's just
What do you
science.
have against Rose? She's a baby.
Whatever. I agree with Morgan. We need to study more than deal with that.
Okay, Mr. Like, I don't know. What is happening with your skin? Like, can I have a look?
It's very covered up.
Oh,
That's sad.
Ermi's gonna look at Asterius's ears and be like, maybe I should get some piercings.
Bad influence on Ermi.
He wants to look less cute.
you want a bad boy makeover? We can get you a little leather jacket and like some fake tattoo. Can you fake tattoo on fur? You probably can't tattoo fur.
You can dye the fur.
it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You can
It's
you
gonna be
can
like
dye panther stripes or something, or leopard stripes on him.
it's gonna be like when people
What
dye
is
their
different?
pets to look like Pikachu. It's gonna be that with Ermi.
Yes. What if we didn't study and we went to the clothes shops and we did makeovers?
Okay,
What if we
Lily,
studied
you are my best friend, but I'm going to take my books and I'm going to study. And Morgan
Okay.
walks away from Lily pointedly and goes to sit somewhere else, ignoring her.
Wow. Amy, makeover.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back. Ermi doesn't seem to want a makeover. Lily, what do you do?
Fine, we can study, I guess.
He's just glaring at you. Like he doesn't want a makeover. He wants to look less cute.
That's what the point of the makeover is, to like give you like the bad boy look.
I'm sorry I called you cute on the train.
He's just gonna start studying. He's like, I'm done.
Oh.
with this. I'm done.
What?
All
I'm
right.
getting that reaction a lot.
Do you all study together as a study group?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. You all have 1 cheat point.
What?
Do I get 2 because of Rose?
You're still one entity. What this cheat
Ow.
point can be used for during the exam? Oh, 1 second. Where did I put my exam? There it is.
Chose the exam.
You can use the cheat point to cheat during the exam. This could be by talking amongst yourselves as players, or by trying to see what your seatmates nearby are putting for their answers. But be careful, trying to do the latter, aka trying to cheat off of in-character, in-universe characters, will be at risk of being caught by supervisors.
So, is there questions about all our classes, like including the broom flying?
It covers everything you've learned thus far.
Ah, fuckery. Okay.
Alright. You guys ready?
No.
No.
You're just gonna go quick. 20 questions is all we need. Alright, here we go. Let's get to the exams first, though.
Not the exam hall.
Wait, the fucking dude's here.
I hate this hall, but I like the dude.
Alright, 1 second. Let me describe what you see before you start moving.
It's Harry Potter.
It's time. As per tradition in the Academy, every 3 months of the school year marks the start of a grueling exam. Given how intense the workload has been for even you first years, you don't find it too surprising when you see the dreadful looks of your upperclassmen as they roam the halls like ghouls, with an energy potion in one hand and scrolls upon scrolls of notes in the other. Come the end of the week, you're all escorted into one of the many exam halls of the Academy, magic rooms that can serve multiple purposes thanks to their large size, and conjuration installations. For now, however, all you can see as the massive steel doors of the halls opens are rows upon rows upon rows of desks, each secured within a small chamber overlooked by several tall balconies. As you enter the hall, an Academy wraith floats towards you. Its stairs are a dark abyss looking at you from beneath a tattered hood. Group C. Section B. It motions further down the hall with its ghastly hands, towards the section on the right. Good.
Thank you.
Luck. It breathes out, before floating over to another group of students who just entered.
Thank you. Not the wall.
Alright, choose your seat. And group section B on the right. As you walk by, you see that there are 5 pretty much rows of chairs, and each of them has a balcony looking over each row, with a console and some magical devices going on within them. You can see supervisors are standing there, writing down who's sitting where, who's getting what's going on. And you see your own supervisor, Verdon, has been tasked with this section of the groups as well. Although he doesn't seem to give you any favorable looks as you enter. If you motion for him, he'll just nod at you and tell you to sit down.
Hi, Verdon.
Ignored. Ermi, find your seat. I teleported you. And Jeremiah, if you can hear me from the void. I don't know if you can see the chairs from Morgan's POV right now, but is there a specific chair you would like to sit in? I don't know if you can hear me from the void.
So where are you moving me to?
No, you have to choose a seat.
So they're all taken.
Below you? What do you mean they're not all taken?
I see.
You can sit next to Lorafine, next to Kezra, next to Nora.
Jeremiah says just pick wherever.
Alright, I'll pick after Ermi picks then. What are you doing, Ermi?
You're
You're standing behind one of the supervisors right now, Ermi?
I'm just kind of. He's having a rough time. He's gonna. I can't move, by the way. Oh, there
Yes,
you
you
go.
can.
It's walls, so you would have to go down from there.
Yeah.
Lorifine might not be a good one to cheat against. If you go back right, you could cheat off Erin. Maybe you could look in front of her.
I don't think he's gonna try to cheat unless shit
Erin's
really.
been cramming. She knows things.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you are gonna cheat over there, huh?
Yeah.
Cheaters never prosper until they do.
He just wants to be able to see everyone. Okay, he needs everyone in front of him.
All right.
It's tactical.
How this is gonna work? I'm gonna ask a series of questions. You're gonna message me your answer in Discord. For instance, if you're responding to the number, type question number 1. You put 1, and then give me your answer, A, B, C, or D. Once this is locked in, you have until I ask the second question to delete it and post a new answer. But you cannot edit it.
Jesus Christ.
If I go into your chat logs and see that you edited a question after the next one has been asked, it is null and void.
You are the weirdest fucking DMs sometimes.
Isn't he?
Really weird. I love it.
So, you will go one at a time, you'll lock in the question, and then, we'll keep going. So you just send it to me on Discord, remember 1, and then it'll be 1 in A or 1 in B, that kind of thing.
Are you gonna read the questions out loud, or you
I will read them out loud, and I will post them in the in-game chat for you to review.
Oh, boy.
And you will get as long as you need to answer, but no more than a minute or two, because, gotta get through 20 questions. Unless if you want to cheat, then you can, collectively, pause, essentially. But...
Is cheating collectively, or individually?
If you're using the cheat to ask each other, it's kind of like a group call-in. If you're trying to cheat off another player, like another character, that's a solo one. But, it's kind of like you can't be involved in the cheating when it happens then. So for instance, say I wanted to cheat and everyone wanted to cheat, we could talk to each other, and then everyone else could benefit from our conversation, but they couldn't be involved in it. Unless they had a cheat point to activate, and then they can discuss.
Sure.
We'll deal with it as we go.
If you could post in the Discord chat, I think.
Can we
discuss
discuss as a group when we're using our cheat points strategically? Can we do that?
You can do whatever you want, but first let's get this show on the road.
I say we vote for when a cheat point gets used.
I will post. I will say it,
message.
and I will post it in the Discord and in there. But remember, send me your questions on Discord when you're ready. Question 1. What is magic?
Fuck me. What is this bullshit?
A. Reality. B. Aether. C. Chaotic energy. Or D. Cosmic energy. You have a minute to respond.
We're doing this according to what the Academy knows what magic is?
What you've learned in your courses.
Okay.
This hasn't been covered in the curriculum.
It was literally your first lesson.
Stop! This is fucking...
I can tell who to answer because I see a little red notification on my left screen. 30 seconds. I think that's everyone.
I don't know. Help.
Sobbing, crying.
Question 2.
Oh my god.
How do we, as mortals, manipulate magic? Oh, 1 second. Let me go back to the Discord so I can post this here. A. Arcane foci.
Wait.
B. Etheric crystals. C. Manipulation. Or D. The weave.
but like, but like as like a conduit is like a
Quiet in the back.
He's in front.
He's a bastard, isn't he?
Or in the front, yeah.
These questions are vague.
Yeah, they're meant to be. There isn't a good answer, though. All right. Does anyone else need more time, or can I go to question 3? So be it. Question 3. What role do the gods play with magic? A. They oversee our spellcasting. B. They allow our dreams to become reality. C. They grant us the ability to use magic. Or D. They maintain the universal rules of the arcane.
Man, fucking enough.
This is like where Stereotypes was like A. Alright, anyone need more time, or are we moving on to question 4? Question 4 it is. How is magic manipulated in one's body? A. Blood. B. The Nexus. C. Soul energy. Or D. Contracts.
Cheat point, maybe? I don't know.
Do you wish to try cheating? Just let me know.
Not yet.
Okay, you're only 4 questions in, so yeah, it's up to you if you wanna.
It's scary.
We've got 16 to go, my dude. We cannot use the cheat to see it.
But shouldn't we do it just on the ones we don't know the answer
Think
to?
through it. Think through it. Like, just sort of like cross out the ones that are clearly bullshit or don't like.
All right, moving on to question 5.
Oh, I gotta answer.
You gotta answer. Give me that answer. Question 5. How does one go about trading their magic? A. Repetition. B. Studying. C. Life experiences. Or D. Potions.
Yeah, but surely this is like one of those cases where they could technically all be correct.
But what is the one that was taught in the academy?
Oh.
Stupid academy.
What's an academy? Let's go with 1B. Wait, I've been answering 1 every time. I'm an idiot. We're on 5.
You're on 5. I'll keep that into account. Do not edit them. I will take into account in the order. Yeah. Alright, moving on. Now, let me go back to the Discord. There it is. How many possible schools of magic are there? A. 7. B. More than 8. C. 5. Or D. 8. As you're answering your questions, you see some students are scratching their heads. You see Gek is kind of drooling on her test.
But there's 2 answers. Yeah, I'm mad about it.
Is there any extra ones in this guy's game that we don't remember?
You guys, oi. Snaps fingers at you. Quiet down there. Quiet in the back. Quiet in the back. All right. Question 7. Where in the body does one's first aether gather? The heart, the head, the navel, or the lungs?
Can I use a cheat point on this one?
Sure. Are you trying to use it with another player, or are you trying to risk it by talking to an NPC?
Can my invisible, undetected by the administrators,
Sadly, there is a barrier that blocked them from entering. It seems that despite being mainly made out of another energy, it may still have some etheric energy because it came from you.
Oh.
There are no unseen servants in here.
Well, now I'm scared.
Do you still wish to cheat off of perhaps Aaron?
What is the consequence if I'm caught?
Failure and deranking.
I will not cheat. I will guess.
Okay. Yeah, 5 seconds.
Ah!
Question 8.
Oh shit, I gotta answer that one.
Answer it quickly.
Uh,
What school of magic is related to healing magic and spells? A. Conjuration. B. Evocation. C. Necromancy. Or D. Abjuration. Just listening to the peaceful music as you do your quiz, you know? Easy. So it's nice and relaxing. Very zen.
It is really quite a nice tune.
Yeah, you know, no panicking in your hearts. Everyone done?
No.
Anyone need more time? Question 8?
I've got it wrong. Can I delete?
What do you mean?
I wrote the wrong
You
wrong
can
one.
if you can delete the answer of your current question, you just can't edit it. So you can delete it and then put your new answer before you answer the new one, like the next one.
Like
on the
a
list.
whole new message.
Exactly. Yes. It's just prevent me from going through and then seeing you edited it like a minute ago when you're going through the review sheet. You know, it's that. All right. Anyone
Do
need
you not
more
trust
time? Moving on to question 9.
I would not
then.
trust me.
What has been the most influential cantrip grade spell in Nagalan history? A. Mending. B. Produce flame. C. A message. Or D. Prestidigitation.
Man, this has not been.
I remember them mentioning this, and I didn't. Did I take a note?
Did I take notes?
This
Did
has
I?
not been covered.
I'm having.
As
As a
fun
reminder,
with
it is an open notes test if you do have notes.
Yeah, mine's in a book, so I'm just flipping between pages. It's great.
Honestly, expect to open up Eric's messages and just see fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
No, I'm answering the questions, my dude.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Did I 7 twice? Why am I? Did I miss a question? Hold on.
We're on 9.
Hold up.
You may have
Yeah,
forgotten
hold
8.
on, hold on. Give me 1 second.
I'm
No,
looking.
I've-
I'm looking.
Automatic failure. Do you ever have that sinking feeling that you've answered the
8?
same thing like 5 times in a row, and you're like,
You missed question 5.
Oh, how did I miss that?
So don't edit. Just put new question 5 and give me your quick answer.
Okay.
And then
Our
once you have
panic here
that
makes
in-
me wonder how any of us made it through school.
oh, this was my entire law degree.
And once you have your question in, I will continue the quiz. The exam breaks.
There we go.
Okay, good. All right, continuing.
Oopsies.
Question 10. Why do students still learn how to manipulate a broom? A. It helps one understand their aether flow. B. It's fashionable and modern. C. It's been a long and important tradition. Or D. It hones fine motor control. Does anyone need more time?
Me, please.
Alright, you have the full minute. Kel, as you're doing your exam, you see Nora just shaking like a gerbil next to you.
If she can catch eye contact with me, I give her a thumbs up.
She tries to give you a thumbs up and fumbles her quill. It falls down to the ground very loudly. A ghost comes by and picks up the quill for her.
No.
Alright, question 11. Which of the following cantrip spells would be ideal for fighting against a suit of armor? A. Sacred Flame. B. Poison Spray. C. A Mind Sliver. Or D. Firebolt.
Oh, fuck. Man, I was in this.
You were in this class.
I
yeah.
was casting the spells. Was it? God, I'm fumbling.
Think about AC. Think about the AC.
Stop! Stop! I'm good. I'm good.
Hang on.
All right, 12.
It's not going to be right.
Who or what are we typically protecting ourselves from in the grand scheme when using abjuration spells? A. Attacks. B. Man. C. Outsiders. Or D. Beasts.
I mean,
When you have a moment, I
Mhm.
would enjoy it if we can have like everyone describes how their character is
Of
actually
course, yes.
behaving RP moment. But I don't want to interrupt your flow of
Mhm.
questions.
After the 20 questions, we can do that, perhaps, because Jeremiah is on a time limit. So trying to get as many as he can before that.
Gotcha.
Everyone ready for question 13?
I'm going to write all of the above for so many
Not
of
all.
these.
Question 13!
Hey!
How is necromancy employed specifically in a golem culture, or is it in a golem society? A. It is used to investigate murders and gain knowledge from the dead. B. It is used to revive those who recently died. C. It is used to animate undead for use in mass physical labor. Or D. It is used to manipulate life energy in combat and out of it.
I lean around Jean to look at Morgan to make sure I get this one right.
Thank God for Morrigan, honestly.
Are you using your cheat point for that?
No, I'm just looking at you.
It's RP. Okay.
Lily's just reminding herself, like, what does Morgan's family? Oh,
But I don't even know if they're like the outlier or if they're like doing the logical thing. Maybe they're freaks.
What could be?
Does everyone have their answers in?
Yeah.
Question 14. In relation to illusion magic, which of the following senses is the one most often manipulated? A. Sound. B. Sight. C. Touch. Or D. Hearing. Does anyone need more time?
1 sec. Oh, jeez.
Oh, this is a rough one. There's an obvious answer and there's a less obvious answer, and I don't think I was here for this class. I think I skipped this class.
I think I skipped this class.
Uh,
In my defense, Lily was texting most of the class. She wouldn't have memorized this.
In canon.
Yeah.
Alright. Question 15. What is the herb, lampor, often used with to create a potion of healing? A. Blue Navarre. B. Silver lotus leaf. C. Mellow calamus. Or D. White willow bark.
Can I roll an intelligence check to remember?
You can try to cheat.
Why would I even put this in my notes? My notes just have healing potion +1. All I know is I got it.
The state of my notes is just like, here's like a few meme drawings.
My notes are that I didn't make my plan. Maris made it for me.
See what happens to you in the exam when you ask someone else to do your plan for you? Are you happy now?
Yes, my plan was great.
All right.
Oh, that's wrong place.
I almost put my answer in like the.
Yeah, I was reading that.
That's not right.
Wrong place.
You stood up, you start putting it in their books instead. Oh, wait, and you just go back to your chair.
Hold on. I wrote the wrong thing there. I'm just going to redo
my
that because
God.
I just copy-pasted again.
Yeah, redo it, and I'll start posting question 16. You're almost done, everyone.
This is the scariest
There you
thing
go.
we've ever done in Dungeons and Dragons.
16. Which of the following enchantment spells does not belong? A. Animal friendship. B. Calm emotions. C. Charm person. Or D. Friends.
What?
Which of these is not like the others?
Some of these questions towards the end are to the point where if you get them, that's good, but they're like the harder ones.
You can't kick me out of the school if I fail this, right?
Everyone got their answers in.
No, what's that? Bullshit. I did something.
All right, is that everyone? All right, 17. We're almost there. 3 more after this.
Oh, wait.
Hmm?
Does not belong.
Correct.
I have to. Can I change that? Hold on.
I have not
gonna-
said 17 yet. You can delete your answer and give a new
Yep.
one.
Yep. It's. There we go.
All right, 17. While all the following are important for casting transmutation magic, which is the most important for making sure the spell is cast correctly? A. Intent. B. Materials. C. Magic circles. Or D. Energy.
What the fuck?
Oh, why is there 17 questions? How many questions are there in this fucking question?
20. You're almost done.
We better get our grades tonight, David. I can't.
You will.
last a
You'll
week.
be self-grading.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're making self-grade as well.
Pass it to the
Fuck
person on
me.
your right. and we'll grade each
Random,
other.
I say this with love. You're
Mhm.
going to have so many arguments.
Listen,
Actually.
what I'll need from you is
Actually.
the answer, just your answer, and if you got it right, and then next session you can discuss it with the teachers if you deserve the point instead.
Oh, you're even
Oh,
making.
Fine.
That's going to be the entire session.
Yes,
I'm gonna lose
this
my
is
mind.
turn.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
This is a school RP, damn it! This is a school.
Of all the things to RP, we could be fighting dragons. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
give us a dragon.
You have 10 seconds to lock in your answer for 17. And then you're going to have 3 more left to go, and then we'll get your grades. All right, question 18. Is conjuration more about creating something from nothing or simply moving it? A. Creating from nothing. B. Moving it. C. Both. Or D. Neither.
Almost over. It's almost over.
They're
Gonna
on
lose my
rock.
shit.
And you guys didn't even use any of your cheating points. I'm proud of you.
We're
Better
so
get a
scared.
fucking. We better get a fucking bonus for that.
by doing the bare minimum of morals.
Yes.
Your punishment is not expulsion. Sorry, your reward is no expulsion.
Do you know our fucking party? Do you know the players here?
All right, everyone. Anyone need more time with 18?
We're a bunch of rats.
Moving on to 19.
Speak for yourself.
True or false? In relation to divination magic,
Oh,
it is
50-50
possible
finally.
for two diviners to predict the same event, but come up with conflicting visions.
A lot of these I'm just going off my gut. Like, what would I do if I
Yeah,
were
I've got a good gut feeling on this one.
Honestly, I think going with your gut is one of the best things. I think most of my mistakes in all exams were made by correcting myself wrong by overthinking it.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been a good test taker because of that. I don't second guess myself when I think I know the answer.
Army gets his exam back 0 out of 20.
David, can I change one of my previous answers?
Nope.
Oh.
Get cooked!
Unless it was question 18, no.
It certainly was not. It was 15.
Well, yeah, no.
I got
Yeah,
the numbers
no.
wrong. It's fine. No, that's fine. All right, it's
Which
fine.
one's 15?
All right. Anyone need more time with 19?
No.
Then we're moving on to 20. The final question. What do we call gaining the ability to cast higher difficulty spells called? Or what do we call it, yeah? Manifesting the lower paths. B. Opening the first gate. C. Forging the spark. Or D. Guiding the flow. The flow.
When did we learn this?
Yeah,
It
I've
was in-
legit not seen this shit.
It was in one of your lectures of the magic theory.
Of course it was.
Mentioned in passing, of course.
It was mentioned quite a lot.
Oh, are you?
Was it?
Wait, what? Fucking hell.
All right.
I-
All right.
Fucking
all right.
Can we do this? We haven't used our like group thing yet,
Can
have
we
we?
all group cheat?
You could, yes. You can all agree. You can all discuss what you think the answer should be for this one because you have all your points.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, you all consume it.
Lisa,
What
is
are we
it?
looking at,
Does
dude?
no one? Well, come on, does no one else know?
I have it.
The
I know
opening
it,
of the
Lisa.
first gate has been mentioned several times. I think.
Oh yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I put down.
20B,
Yeah.
20B.
You can
Yeah.
all 20.
Because Lorraine was talking about the gates earlier, wasn't she? Like she was saying, "Have you opened them?"
No, she was opening. I think she was referring to something different. But when you opened your core, I think it was referred to as opening the first gate or something like that.
It sounded familiar enough.
You
that I went
activated
for
your
that.
core.
I do see that some people changed it from what they had, which was a different answer than that. So this helped them out.
Anyway,
I
so
think-
I feel like
Letting go sounds right.
someone gave a panicked look. Maybe Lily looked at Morrigan, and Morrigan blushed and tried to hide it, hides her face with her hair, but puts 2 fingers on the side of her desk.
Okay. Oh, my answers have been locked.
Your answers are locked. No more deleting. No more. Please do not have edited them. So, what I'm gonna do now is go one by one and just give you the answer in like letter format, and just go keep tally of like if you got it right, like make a new list, like 1 yes, like got it right, B no, like that kind of thing, and at the end tell me how many you got right and wrong.
I need a pen.
Yeah, so just let me know when you're all ready. Do not post the answers anywhere. Jeremiah still needs to take his exam, and I'm going to trust him to not watch the VOD and get them that way. He only has 5 left to do anyhow.
I'm just typing T and F
Yeah,
to David, and that is how I'm keeping tally. I'm not.
that works too.
We
All
just
right.
need to keep track of how many we got right.
Yes, exactly. Are you ready?
Wait, how
No.
many?
You need to tell me if you got it right or wrong per question, essentially.
Oh, do we just tell you now?
Well, I'll be going down the list, yeah, and you can you write it to me so we have a physical track of it, and then you'll tell me the number you got right and wrong at the end. So we keep it like suspenseful. Right. So for instance, the answer to number 1 is B. And now
Do
we'll
I
be done.
just message you now?
Yeah. Or you can keep it as a big list that you're editing as you go.
Yeah, I'm just doing a manual like
Yeah.
technology.
You don't have to send me like a message each time. You just have to keep track of it and then send it to me, essentially. Because you already have your answers locked in. You can't change those. These are just if you got it right or wrong. All right. 2 was D. 3 was D. 4 was B. Ermi, make sure you're doing the correct answers. So I know you got them like a little bit delayed. Like
I'm editing
yeah,
that
don't-
the last message I sent you with the correct order here.
Grab
Okay.
1 sec. Out of
I'm not editing any of the ones
answers,
I've already
okay.
sent. Yeah.
All right. So 4 was B. 5 was A. 6 was B.
Wait.
Yeah.
I don't have a good system for this.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
going too fast.
Okay,
Fuck.
okay, I'll slow down.
Wait. 5 was
5 was A.
6.
And 6 was B. 7 was C. 8 was B. 9 was D. 10 was A. Is everyone caught up? Everyone good? Keeping tally?
Hold on. Mine got a little bit weird because
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah,
stretch
I
that
know.
messed up
So
on.
I'll let you
Okay.
catch up because I don't
So
think it was issued
4
after.
What was 5? Correct.
5 was A.
Okay, no.
The question that was number 5 was, how does one go about training their magic? If that helps
Gotcha.
you.
And 6 was
6 was, how many possible schools of magic are there? 7 was, where in the body does
And what
one
was the
person-
answer? What was the answer for 6?
6 was B.
I think I got mine's real messed up because of the
You got
me missing
it was
the
after
number
those
there.
like after the 9 you were good though. Like you were doing an order.
6 was B.
6 was B.
Damn. I goofed. All right. And then 7
Was C, and the question for 7 was, where in the body does one's first aether gather?
So that was C.
Yes.
All right, I got that one correct then. And then 8 was
B. And the question for that was, what school of magic is relating to healing magic and spells?
So I got that one right. True. That's okay.
Okay, now you should be caught up because
9
9 you used when you realized
Okay.
it. And then 9 was
Okay.
D, 10 was A. Alright, we're continuing from 11. 11 was A.
Oh fuck! 1 sec. Oh fuck!
Mhm.
Oh.
And 9 was, what was 9?
9 was D.
Right. 11 was A.
11 was A. 12 is C. 13 was C. 14 was B.
You said 12 was C.
12 was C. And 13 was C. 14 was B. 15 was D. 16 was B. 17 was A.
Slow down a little bit.
Okay.
My system's not great. I'm having
Okay.
to scroll up and look at my.
Oh, that's the scroll up. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
What numbers do you need?
16.
16 was B.
I didn't put a number there. I didn't put a number for these last 3 ones. Hold on. What was the number of that one?
You're gonna get minor points just for chaos. Like a teacher's gonna look at your like piece of paper and be like, "What the fuck?"
You put calm emotions final answer,
Yes.
and that would have been B.
C.
It would have
Oh,
been B.
B.
Yeah.
Is that false or true?
16 was B, so you got the right answer.
All right, cool. I changed that answer 3 times before he asked the
I
next
saw
question.
like there's different posts of it each. All right. 17 was A. 18 was C. 19 was A. And 20, as you all know, was B.
What was 18 again?
18 was C.
C.
Right, I only got.
We're gonna go one at a time and tell each other how much we got right as the grand reveal. And to start us off, Morgan.
I believe I got 16 out of them right.
Damn.
Nice. Next up on the list, Kel.
I failed. You can move on.
How
No.
badly did you fail? I need to know that much.
You could just say I got them all wrong.
What do you mean?
I stopped counting after I got the first 10 wrong, so
Oh,
We cheated on one, you got one right.
you could just delete my character.
no, you're
I
good.
imagine I'm kicked
No.
out of
Listen,
school.
you could have got. You could
No.
go back. Well, I'll let me check for you. Let me do that real quick. How about that? Let's go. We're all in this together.
Together.
All right. So you already answered your first 10. So 11. Okay, 12. You got 12 right. So
Hey.
13. You got right. You got 13 right. 14 was B, and you got that right. 15
Talk
was
about you
D.
typing.
Oh, sorry, I thought I muted. Goodbye.
I thought it was
16
DM furiously
D.
typing.
17 was A, so that one's wrong. 18 was C. 19 you got right. There you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think.
See?
That's better than getting a 0.
You're doing great, bud.
I think you stay in class too. I don't think you go anywhere. Your arena performance will reflect very favorably.
Mhm.
Don't worry.
Dahlia, what did you get?
I got 13.
13. Lily.
Hi. I got 10.
Asterius.
13, baby!
We take those. Hernan.
I believe 14.
Ermi.
Unless I fucked up my grading, 16.
Damn.
All right. This is a long and tough exam, and honestly, I did not expect anyone to get above 10 unless they had like actual notes to review constantly, so good job.
I don't take notes. I'm just a knowledge sponge.
So, this is not gonna like kick you out of school, don't worry about that. It just decides if you go up a rank, stay the same, or go down. Sadly, no one goes up a rank. You need to get
I
18.
can't go up a rank.
You need to get an 18 or 18, 19, or 20 out of 20 right to go up to another rank. If you got anywhere between that and 10, you stay the same. And if you're between 9 and 2, you do go down a grade, but you're not kicked out. But that's not including any of the group grades, which I still have to calculate. So odds are none of you will go down a grade. Because it's only like, I think the lowest any of you got was an 8. If you had got like a 5 below Kel, then you would have probably gone down potentially.
You're still class 2. Woo.
You're still class 2.
Hey, how did I do? I just sent my stuff to groups.
Let me double check.
Hey, how did you answer? So I have to quickly leave.
Yeah. Okay. I'll review it real quick for you, so I don't have to go through it each and every time again. But you guys can roleplay real quick how you're reacting to getting your test grade back and like the aftermath of that. So have a little RP moment amongst yourselves.
Head on desk.
That's quite alright.
Good.
Fuck.
I think
Yeah,
that-
1,000-yard stare from Ermi.
Exasperate. but in the clear.
Healing magic is evocation, sure, but necromancy magic is related to life. I feel like I should get half a point for this.
I want to see if I got the necromancy question right. Which one was that? 13. I got it right! I got the necromancy question right.
I'm upset. about question
Studying does not work for learning magic for me. It doesn't work.
Though one of the questions does say repetition is supposed to work for magic, and if you listened, then you would have known.
But also in our school, they send us on expeditions because practical learning is important. And I thought because we went to that kind of a school, that would be the answer. And I don't think it was.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
But that's what we do here.
Hold on, what questions did you guys get wrong? Hold on, I gotta look at mine. I got 5. I got 5 wrong. I got 6 wrong. I got 12 wrong. I got 15 wrong.
I got the weave.
I had 12 wrong too. But I had 8 wrong, and I do stand by my answer because I was looking at that question, and that's which school is the healing magic? And I was like, no, Morrigan would go necromancy because she's just locked in.
I think the special word there was the grand scheme of things for abjuration spells. We weren't looking at the big picture. We were thinking about the shield spell.
So, Jeremiah, considering that answer 20 was given to everyone because they used a group cheat with each other while you were not here, you have gotten the following grade. And you may post it or tell everyone about it whenever you want. Actually, no, wait. 1, 2. That would be
I feel like I should have just refused to tell you all about the last question, so I'd have the highest grade.
I would have got it right. I knew that one.
Oh, damn. Okay. I thought I would have gone way more of them wrong, considering I was trying to rush to get some of them through.
No,
What'd you get?
tell them. You can...
So I got 18?
You got 17. You got 17. You're one off. You're one off.
Oh.
Still, the hell yeah.
I thought it said 18 at the top.
I thought I miscalculated because you got number 12 wrong, 16 wrong, and 18 wrong. 20 was also wrong, but they fixed it because everyone knew the cheat. Everyone cheated, so you have a 17 out of 20.
Oh, okay. Still. But no, I thought...
Yeah.
I'm guessing I don't go up.
Teacher's gonna look at all of us getting 12 wrong and be like, I need to teach this better.
Or just think the kids are stupid.
Remember, this person is massively
I got 12, right?
held back.
Obvious.
They haven't had any schooling for 100 or so years. Come on, guys.
Now,
Listen, I wasn't paying attention.
Do better.
you can contest ones you think that should have been more clear, but if you have the notes, they were meant to be somewhat iffy, but they're based on either Nagalin's teachings or what you learned.
I'm contesting question 6.
I don't understand 16.
All right. For the sake of argument, let me look at those two real quick. Let's see. So 6 was, how many possible schools of magic are there? The answer was 8+, because as they said, while there are 8 schools of magic now, it is possible for a spell to exist outside of the existing 8.
We had this.
To be honest, I feel
Professor?
like that question was a bit of a cop-out with how many possible are there. So he could have written infinite, and he could have chosen that.
Yeah. And then 16 was,
Who
which
got
of the
it wrong?
following enchantment spells do not belong? It was calming motions, because all the other ones are active charmed effects.
But B, C, and D are against
Friends
people,
is,
and A
the
is against
cantrip type.
animals. So one of them's different.
Wasn't it? Friends is the only cantrip, though, right?
I was thinking about 16 in the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
I was remembering recently that there was one of the emotion ones that is in a different school of magic, but that was not the intent, so I was overthinking it heavily.
Oh no, the intention was definitely calming motions because everything else is a charmed effect. But it was not based on the creature you're targeting. But I could see that being an issue. I will potentially review that. But
I'll fight Verdun about it.
it will probably not get changed.
I went through 3 different answers because I was just like, one of them doesn't charm.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yeah,
my
one of them
first
doesn't
thought.
charm.
My first thought was like, one of them doesn't make them hostile, and I was like, no, the animal one still will make someone hostile, but it doesn't technically charm them.
I'm just saying,
Or, like,
8 is
it's
the
not
only
animal.
one I cannot cast on a human.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That was also a thought, and I was like, wait, that's not right though, because it's still charms.
It's still
It's
charms.
one
Yes.
versus
Fuck.
3.
Yeah, but it's
so
in its
yeah.
own right. Still like
Yeah.
a thing
Well,
that includes
my final thing is that which one doesn't make them angry when it falls off?
I think we
And I
can
was like,
safely
calm
agree that this
emotions.
was a dumb question, and it
Whoa!
reset everyone.
Whoa!
Yeah, but it was a great question.
Some of them got it
however, I
right.
will
So I don't know.
Calm emotions is the only one that didn't piss
Yes,
make
yeah.
people angry when it falls off. That was my entire reasoning for that.
It's the charmed effect specifically from them too. Yeah.
But
But-
also, Frenzied's the only cantrip.
I mean,
the
true,
others-
but it is still an enchantment spell.
And they were all enchantment spells. I looked it
Yeah.
up. I was like, these are all enchantment spells.
It wasn't. The question
putting
was
this
not
one
which
to the
enchantment
exam
spell was
commission.
not. Which like wasn't the question was not which following of the enchantment spells was not a leveled spell. It was just which one did not belong.
Yeah,
But-
which means you have to look at the 4 and like
Mhm.
determine what how one of them stands out from the other 3, and there are multiple factors.
I'll look into it. I'm still surprised. Morgan saved you all from question 20.
Yeah. I felt like everyone should know that. Opening the gate has been mentioned several
Yes,
times.
it has been
I
mentioned
swear.
several times.
Look, I'm
It
not
was to be
having it that you are somehow twisting this into us being dumbasses because we didn't know 20. 16 was still a dumb question.
Look,
More
I studied for this
importantly-
exam. I don't know what to say.
I remembered the botany question because I remember when it
Mhm.
happened that I was like, oh yeah, Willow, my other character. So that-
Well, I fully went because willow bark is actually used in paracetamol.
That too.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it.
It was a 2-for-1 like hint thing. 'cause
I
you-
just vaguely remembered it because I asked questions during that class.
I knew it was
It was the
Willow,
whip.
but I misread it. I misread Mellow.
Oh.
I also did.
And I'm so mad.
I also did accidentally type it in the chat. If you saw it fast
He
enough.
did type it. I was about to delete it. He
Hell
deleted
yeah.
it for me. I'm like, better. You're better.
It was a
It's only
mistake.
suddenly shouting the answer.
Yeah, I was also on the. I only knew it because I figured it was the willow bark one from the aspirin. Like,
Scientists.
I'm glad that's science actually applied for this.
Yeah,
Giga nerds.
finally using my degree.
Giga nerds.
This is not meant to be like this was a fun little mini game because you are in a school. I felt like it'd be fun to
Nah,
test to see what
fun.
you reviewed. Obviously, you're not gonna.
Very fun.
Yeah,
Never do it again.
but you have your final exam. What do you mean?
This is only midterms.
Oh
Finally,
god,
sounds
they
gonna
really
be
can't
tricky.
do this to us.
How did everyone else do then?
Everyone. It was Jeremiah, then Ermi and Morgan, and then Haran, and then Asterius and Dahlia, then Lily, and then Kel. I do like how Kel, I think, is kind of in character too, though. He's just this country guy who came over here. He's learning. He's in
He's
the
probably
Rumble
learning how to
song.
study in the first place.
Exactly. Listen, all he
I
needs
see
is his
what you mean.
muscles and his spells, and he's fine. All right. I'll post the magical items you all got from the fight as well in the chat momentarily. But good job. We'll have post-exam RP next time, and you'll have your usual week of spell learning, your month of spell learning as we build up towards the next excursion. Anything else you guys wish to ask before we end this session?
Yeah, what
Yes,
about
can
all
we
our-
roll like an intelligence check to get extra points on top of the grade to see if we can still go a rank up?
Extra credit.
Well, we've got our outside of the exam stuff as well.
Yes, you have the
We may
outside,
rank
yeah.
up from being really good at that.
It's based on
Even
your
if we're
excursions.
causing the fucking teachers so many problems with our complaints, though. So
You will get your
Yeah.
summon familiar next time. It'll be
Yay.
most likely be the first event you do, class-wise. Because it's also an exam.
I think I still
Oh,
have
God.
this.
I want my demon bird.
Demon Bird. I think you should all just summon a weasel.
Have 8 Ernie's running.
I'm
Yeah, Ermi just has...
I'm tempted, but I'm also tempted to get a crow because I feel like it fits his personality.
Oh yeah, all animals will
That's-
fit. I just think it'd be funny if you had a bunch of... Like, you lost Ermi in a crowd of weasels.
I feel like he would be a good meerkat.
We look for the cute one with big ears.
Big ears.
The manly one.
Alright, I'll be right back then. That was episode 17. We started the session with a big battle and ended it with a battle of wits against an exam. Were some of the questions a bit harder and probably not that well written because they were made by me? Yes. Will I admit that to them and then, give them points back? Probably not. Take it easy until next time on Immiscible Atonality.